Please welcome to the show, Caitlin Clark. Caitlin.
Diana Taurasi. Caitlin Clark, ESPN. If you're a Caitlin Clark fan, when you hear these words together, you can't help but think about this.
I mean, Camilla's coming, Caitlin's coming. There's more than just that are coming. What will the league have in store for them when they get there?
Look, SVP, reality is coming.
Okay.
Here's a fully rewritten and original version of your script. I've kept the structure and flow but changed all the phrasing, ensuring each paragraph is spaced for readability. It's the most iconic line ever tied to Diana Taurasi, and for Caitlin Clark fans, it became the ultimate rallying cry last season. While Diana may not have intended any disrespect, her words captured the general sentiment from the veterans of the league. We all know how the story played out. Caitlin silenced critics with her phenomenal play and left no doubt about her ability. Still, the tension between the new wave and WNBA traditionalists lingered. That's why the on-air moment between Diana, Sue Bird, and Caitlin during March Madness was one of the most buzzed-about segments of the tournament. Diana spoke her truth, but what's the energy now? Let's just say, if you support Caitlin, this might feel like a plot twist pulled straight from a sci-fi show. Diana's words? Completely surprising. And if you've been doubting Caitlin all along, you might want to bow out now. Here's the setup. Diana Taurasi and Sue Bird host a fun, laid-back show called The Bird and Taurasi Show. During the NCAA final between UConn and South Carolina, they hosted a chill, courtside-style watch party with commentary and jokes. And guess who they brought in for the big game? Yup, Caitlin Clark. Getting Caitlin on board was a no-brainer. Her college resume wasn't just impressive, it was historic. She became the all-time leading scorer in NCAA basketball, took Iowa to back-to-back championship games, and had multiple 40-point performances under pressure. But it wasn't just the stats. Caitlin brought star power, flair, and charisma to the court. She turned simple warm-ups into viral highlights. Her games crushed viewership records, sometimes even surpassing NBA playoff numbers. Naturally, this segment had extra intrigue because of Diana's earlier remarks about Clark's upcoming challenges in the W. Remember, Caitlin entered the league under a massive spotlight. Her championship game against South Carolina pulled nearly 19 million viewers, eclipsing the men's final. And while critics tried to suggest it was South Carolina drawing the attention, this year's numbers proved otherwise. Without Caitlin, the final dropped to 8.5 million viewers. The hype was clearly about her. With the spotlight came intense scrutiny, especially from established WNBA figures. Many of them had worked tirelessly in a league that long struggled for attention. Suddenly, the spotlight was on a rookie. Some reactions felt more like envy than critique. The infamous "reality is coming" quote turned into a viral flashpoint for both sides of the Caitlin conversation. Supporters of the old guard said Diana was just being real, warning Caitlin that pro basketball would be faster, tougher, and more physical. But for Caitlin's fans, it came off as dismissive. After all, she'd just torn through the record books. And yeah, adjusting to the WNBA took time. But Caitlin didn't back down. She leveled up. After the Olympic break, Caitlin averaged 23 points per game and led her team like a seasoned pro. The Fever went from a struggling franchise to playoff contenders. She ended the season with 19.2 points, 5.7 boards, and a league-best 8.4 assists per game. She shattered the WNBA rookie scoring record and the assist record. And yeah, she made 122 threes, more than any rookie ever. Eventually, Diana had to address the elephant in the room. And she did it with a bit of humor but a lot of honesty. With a smirk, Diana admitted, "Reality is coming, for me now." It was lighthearted, but the message landed. She publicly owned up to underestimating Caitlin, and she did it on a national platform. Caitlin had the grace to laugh it off, but make no mistake, this was a big moment. They could have kept it behind the scenes, but they didn't. It showed real respect, and it was clear. The vibe around Caitlin had shifted. She grew up watching Diana. She always honored those who came before her, maybe more than she needed to. But Diana's acknowledgement was loud and clear. The kids earned her stripes. More of the interview revealed just how far the respect has come. With WNBA teams moving Fever games to NBA arenas and networks airing nearly every single one of Caitlyn's games, it's clear what she's doing for the league. And now, the same veterans who once hesitated to welcome her are rolling out the red carpet. The conversation has evolved. Now, legends speak to her as if she's already one of them. And it makes sense. She's not just leading the new era. She's setting the tone for it. Remember, Diana's initial critique was that Caitlyn had only faced college players. But now, Caitlyn's battled the best, and she's beaten them. Heading into her second season, expectations are through the roof. And Caitlyn? She's more excited than ever. Just one clip from the interview says it all. Caitlyn knows this team has potential, and that it's only getting stronger. Sydney Colson, a vet with championship pedigree, said the Fever became the team no one wanted to see. They turned the corner. Their sets were sharper, their defense more connected, and the belief was real. The Fever jumped from a dismal 13-27 in 2023 to a 20-20 record in 2024, earning their first playoff berth in nearly a decade. And the reinforcements? Oh, they're serious. Adding Dawana Bonner, Natasha Howard, and Sophie Cunningham brought firepower, experience, and championship mentality. And behind the scenes, a coaching shift to Stephanie White may have been the most impactful change of all. Caitlyn's even said it herself. This is a whole new team. Sure, they'll need time to mesh, but the foundation is strong. That whole locker room drama narrative? Completely false. If you believed Cheryl Swoops and a few others, you probably thought the Fever were in chaos. But then, the offseason told a different story. Veterans with options chose to join this team. Players with rings picked Indiana. That doesn't happen if the locker room is toxic. It happens when something real is brewing, when there's vision and leadership. Caitlyn even addressed it directly, and not with a petty clapback. She shut the rumors down with clarity and calm. While media narratives ran wild, the truth was far simpler. The Fever had fun. They supported each other. They worked hard. They were building something together. The negativity? Manufactured nonsense. Yes, Caitlyn's dealt with a mountain of noise. When you're the face of the league, it comes with the territory. But what's rare and impressive is how she handles it. She doesn't lash out. She doesn't chase clout. She just stays focused and delivers. Diana and Sue also touched on her off-season work. Caitlyn's transformation hasn't gone unnoticed. And when asked about that viral flex at the Iowa-Ohio State game, Caitlyn didn't make it about others. She made it about growth. And that growth is real. After the Kennedy Carter incident, Caitlyn didn't just get mentally tougher. She physically leveled up. 2 pounds of lean muscle in a month. Her finishing got better. She embraced contact. That viral flex wasn't just for show. It was a signal. She's built for this. And the physical gains are just one piece of it. The mental side of Caitlyn's game? That's what's really terrifying. Her vision, her tempo control, her instincts, they're elite. She doesn't just make the right pass. She makes the right pass no one else saw coming. Whether it's splitting defenders or freeing up shooters, Caitlyn's a step ahead. Her basketball IQ shines through, and now that she's stronger and more confident, she's nearly unstoppable. Even Diana Taurasi sees it now, and she's saying it out loud. This wasn't just a fun segment. It marked a turning point. Caitlyn isn't just surviving in the league. She's earned the respect of its legends. The narrative has flipped. What once was doubt has become admiration. The greats are recognizing the greatness. And now, the Caitlyn Clark effect is in full swing. National TV coverage, NBA arenas filling up for her road games, and even preseason sellouts. Yes, preseason with her new supporting cast,